Okay, I was getting my breakfast made this morning and I was pulling out some cheeses to top on my eggs, and I thought this would be a perfect opportunity to talk about a couple ways that I maneuver budgeting and proper ingredients for things like cheese. So, cheese is one of those things where there's just like a million options, right? And one thing that I've ventured into more the past like 2 years, I'd say, is buying cheese from like the Spot and Meyer or Kroger, where you can buy them in blocks of cheese, or you can go to like a farmer's like market store, where they have like a butcher station and you can get cheese, really good quality cheese there. So I wanted to show you, because quality cheese is a little expensive, and so when we're thinking about living a healthy lifestyle on a budget but still feeling good about it, this is how I kind of maneuver that. So I'll buy these types of cheeses. I usually like to buy organic, and make sure that when you're looking at the ingredients label, having ingredients like enzymes, like active enzymes, is a really key ingredient for cheeses. It just makes it a little bit more fermented, which means it's going to aid in digestion, which is really important. And organic's always great. So, I might buy cheeses like this, and then these are on hand. And I might buy maybe one or two of them. And then in different flavors, I'll buy these chunks of cheese, which this is a $5.50 for this chunk of cheese, which is, kind of feels like a lot of money. But the ingredients simply are feta cheese, pasteurized, part skim milk, cheese culture, salt, and enzymes. So that is awesome. Those are great ingredients. And so the same thing right here, this is a medium cheddar, and I buy this for Jayla. So I'll cut these up, and then she can eat good quality cheese. That's my goal. The first 3 years of her life is to just nail her with nutrients. Obviously, that's the goal her whole life, but I think the first 3 years, from what I've been reading, are just really important for kids. So yeah, so I try to give her good quality cheese, which is a healthy fat, keeps her fuller longer, and yeah. Anyway, so this is goat cheese, and the ingredients are pasteurized, cultured goat milk, salt, and enzymes. So great ingredients, just three, which is usually a good rule of thumb, is to do the least amount of ingredients. Now, depending on what you're buying, that might not always be the case. But if you're trying to decide between a cheaper option of even like pasta sauce, if you can just buy the brand that has like a tomato puree or maybe a couple seasonings in the ingredient label, is going to be better than one that's the cheapest on the shelf and has a long list of ingredients that isn't just, it's gonna, what, you good? A lot of those ingredients are going to be inflammatory or be gut disruptors, so we want to avoid that. So I might buy one or two really good quality cheeses, and depending on what I'm eating, I might cut this up or shred it on top of cheese, and then use these for other things. So having a little bit of both is a good thing. If you're looking to create a healthier lifestyle and make healthy swaps, just make little swaps over time, and know 100% of the foods in your kitchen don't need to be like certified organic or like a higher quality, more expensive type things. But if 70% of your items are, then you're doing pretty good. And then over time, you can just continue making swaps that you feel good about. So this reminds me the other day when I gave you a tour of my refrigerator, and I had ended up buying like a jelly. I love jelly. There's better quality jellies, and there's not very good quality jellies. And I ended up buying a cheaper jelly that day because I had my cart full of other things and I had a budget set for myself. So due to, that time and circumstance, I was like, okay, I'm just going to buy the cheaper jelly this time. And then maybe the next time I buy jelly in a month, I'll have the budget where I can buy the more expensive jelly. So, or like the better quality, which has less added sugars normally, or maybe comes from organic strawberries. Again, all of that you can read on the nutrient label. So those are some ways that I kind of maneuver budgeting, healthy living, and healthy swaps. So I hope you find that valuable.